Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra January 31st, 2022. Your intellect and your way with words have served you well in the past, and now all signs are that you will progress more rapidly toward your goals. Advancement is definitely over the horizon. You might decide to increase your marketability by signing up for a course of some kind, perhaps even for an advanced degree. All systems are go. Onward and upward. Today, you could be drawn to reflect on the past. Maybe you will be reminiscing about your school days. You could be thinking about some of your old friends or your old sweethearts. You've changed a lot since that time, but a piece of that old self still remains. You might need to tap into some part of your old self. You might still have dreams or talents that you need to express from those days. Today, you may begin to reap the rewards of the month's hard work. You put yourself to the challenge of living a more independent, autonomous life. You wanted to mature and push the boundaries of your experience. If you have made a serious effort to change, today will be a day of rest and the pleasant contemplation that you have made positive improvements in your life. You have a generous nature when it comes to relationships. It's easy for you to give of your time, money, and energy in a way that makes life easier for others. Today you may realize that you need to pull back from someone who has been taking too much. Maybe your kid has become spoiled from getting their way all of the time. Or perhaps a friend is asking for money that they should really be earning for themselves. Considering the good influxes of Neptune, luck should smile on you today if you are looking for accommodation or are in negotiations to fix your rent. Of course, the ripe fruit falls by itself, but it does not fall into the mouth, Chinese proverb. In other words, it will take some pains to seize this chance, but the stake will be worth the effort. If you have enjoyed a certain reputation for kindness and gentleness, it may shatter today in 1,000 pieces. The planets Mars and Jupiter will make you aggressive and bossy and put you in conflict with many people around you. But the moon will come and put its 2 cents, making you regret this behavior only when the damage has been done. You're thinking about yourself to the exclusion of family and friends right now, but that's just fine. You spend so much time focused on others that it's only fair to deal with your own needs now and then. Well, you're going to be making some changes today. Your sign is particularly incisive right now, which means you can't help but be the leader of any activities. You present your ideas with enough energy to mobilize the people around you. So, muster up all your courage and take charge of your group, class, or team. It will do everyone a world of good. This might be the perfect day for you to go out and try something completely new. With a day, you're sure to be feeling far more receptive to trying things. The atmosphere will be light and cheerful, giving you the break from life's serious matters you probably need. Perhaps you could make some arrangements to go out with some friends or your special partner to make the occasion even more enjoyable. You may feel emotionally stuck. Perhaps you feel as if your sensitive, loving nature is not fully appreciated by the people around you. The atmosphere of the day is fast-paced and lively, while you would rather just sit at home and relax. Your best strategy for the day is to do just that. Why can no one appreciate this request? Why can no one else see that doing nothing is really doing something, relaxing? Don't let someone talk you into something you don't want to do. Ceres is the first planet to cross the lunar nodes since they returned to your 2 money houses 12 days ago, and this couldn't be more perfect. It will be months before another planet crosses them, and when they do they will have an agenda and will be a lot more focused on the money. That is not the case with the dwarf planet Ceres, who is looking beyond the money to better understand your financial needs and priorities. By crossing the lunar nodes extend Ceres' reach to also looking at your needs and priorities on the income side of the financial fence. The moon not only returns to your romantic sector today, but 12 days after the sun turned the solar spotlight onto matters of the heart, this begins the lead up to tomorrow's new moon. This is the moon's second visit to your romantic sector for the year, and since Jupiter left and with some of the most romantically charged months of 2022 still in front of you, the next few days offer a chance for new beginnings or a fresh start. There is a tremendous amount of power under your belt right now, so be careful how you throw your weight around. You will find that the things you say and do can be quite influential, and you should not underestimate the power of the spoken word. You will find that there is a warrior element within you that is strong and ready to fight at a moment's notice. Look for a noble cause to put this energy towards. The moon trines Neptune around midday, so if you've been thinking of launching some sort of social media platform where you can express your views, share information, and show off your talents, today is the day to launch. Neptune rules cameras and film, so hit the public with your stories, compositions, comedy, or other gifts this afternoon. This is also a time and creative inspiration can flow freely. If you're still struggling, just start with the face in the mirror, because your reflection should reveal the focus you should take. You might also experience some unusual psychic sensitivity today, and if you have questions to ask your astrologer, this is the day to ask them. Much later tonight, you could experience a playful rivalry with someone. This can be a sensual experience with your partner or a healthy competition with a friend. This is a great time to take the lead if you haven't been inclined to before. Use all the fun-loving popularity that comes with the Moon-Mars sextile and then try to go to bed early. The final minutes of the day bring a difficult transit when the Moon opposes Pluto, stirring feelings of hopelessness, paranoia, or other tumultuous emotions. After midnight, the Cancer Moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, helping us to heed our intuition. Under the Cancer Moon, we often sequester ourselves from the outside world in the name of self-care, but at this time, we modify our approach to this primal instinct. A boundary can easily become a wall, and our methods of defense can shut out those who could help us. Switching our behaviors up even slightly can facilitate better relationships and improve our access to resources. Those who know us best may be perplexed by actions we take today that seem to defy our long-standing habits. After noon, Mercury in Capricorn forms a trine to Uranus, a good influence for problem solving. Although we may denounce the idea that psychic sensitivities are influencing our decision-making, they play a role in shaping our perspective today. It could be that we are simply better at picking up nonverbal or environmental cues, but this heightened awareness causes us to see our surroundings with fresh eyes. Curiosity steers our choices and flashes of insight inform measured conclusions. This influence can also provoke chance meetings or serendipitous conversations, altering the predictable trajectory of our thoughts and subsequently our day. An unplanned errand might be the catalyst for a date with destiny. In the afternoon, not only are you ready for new beginnings, but you also now have the optimism to attract a highly positive outcome. With a happy frame of mind, you can look toward the future with hope in your heart. This is also a great time to focus if there's a book or subject you've long wanted to take up. Also, business deals are favored, but be sure you carefully examine the fine print in any contracts or agreements you're thinking of signing. A little preparation will take you a long way today.